She stood at the edge of my dock with her arms crossed like she owned the water. Her voice cut through the calm lake air, sharp and full of fake authority. "You can't fish here. This whole area is under HOA rules now," she barked. I almost laughed. "Huh? Out here?" My ranch sat on private land miles away from their gated cookie-cutter neighborhood. Before I could answer, she snapped her fingers, and two men in black uniforms marched forward, like they were security guards from a mall. They didn't even bother to ask questions. They just came at me, one pointing a flashlight in my face in broad daylight while the other read some paper like it was an eviction notice. "Step off the dock or we'll remove you," one of them ordered. I stayed calm. My boots were planted firm on my own wood, the dock I built with my own hands. "Remove me? From my land?" I asked, steady but low. The lake behind me glistened, the air tense. Karen smirked, pulling out her phone. "I already called the sheriff. You're trespassing, and when he gets here, you'll be gone." The guards stepped closer. One grabbed my arm like he thought I'd go quietly. But the second he yanked, I moved. My fist met his ribs before he could blink, and he dropped, gasping. The other reached for something on his belt. But I swung hard, a clean crack to his shin, and he folded like paper, groaning on the planks of my dock. Karen froze. Her phone slipped slightly from her hand as she took a step back. She hadn't expected that. The security she brought in was now crawling on the ground, one holding his side, the other clutching his leg. I leaned in close enough for her to hear me clearly over their groans. "This is my lake, my land, and nobody tells me to leave it." Her face went pale, but she still muttered, "You'll regret this. The sheriff will take you away." I just smiled. Because she didn't know the sheriff she called was a man. I trained myself. Karen's heels clicked against the dock as she paced, whispering frantically into her phone. The two guards still writhed on the ground, one trying to crawl toward the shore, the other cursing under his breath. I didn't move. I just stood there, hands loose at my